Welcome everyone. My name is Sumedh Sachin Natu, roll number 2401224. My topic of today's video is India's investment in education and impact of the lesser investments which we had in education. I think education is the foundation of economic growth and it's time for us to invest in future. Education has direct impact on employment, industrialization, as more investment in education leads to skilled workforce and it leads to ease of doing business and starting manufacturing in your country. I think education has an huge impact. The future of the nation depends upon how much money we invest into education at each and every level, starting from the basic school education till the undergraduate and postgraduate streams, which includes the STEM fields, science, technology, economics. Uh, the current scenario in India is that we are investing about 4.6% of our GDP into education, which is more or less compatible with what the global standard is. But I think this level needs to go to at least 6 or 7 percentage, as if we compare ourselves with the Chinese economy and the way China has become an industrial mammoth or manufacturing giant. It is because of the money which they have poured into investment of children from a very young age. They are investing into food of children. They are investing into health of their students. They are investing into making sure that their students at very early age are exposed to the way technology is evolving, and that is highly impacting employability of these children 10 years later, and it is also impacting the way manufacturing and businesses are run in the uh, Chinese economy. The reality of India is that we have unfunded education systems, which is resulting into unskilled labor force, and we are not able to utilize the one major strength as a nation that we have, which is availability of labor, right? And this availability of labor, if is skilled, then we can channel our strength, channel our capabilities, and do better job as a country. Unemployment crisis is very real in our country, where a majority of graduates are sitting in their home searching for opportunities, but due to lack of employability and uh, also below par standard of the education which we have in our country, we are not able to give them correct employment. China's investment in education and its impact is very something which we should look after, because in last 30 years, China has done massive industrialization from manufacturing electronics to any good. China has done a phenomenal job, and China is called the manufacturing hub of the world. Today, China is manufacturing complex electronic gadgets, smartphones, even cars. Everything is manufactured in China, and that growth stems from the investment which they have done in their education system. The skill gap between India and China is real, which has result because if we do more investments in education, it will result in more investments in India's manufacturing sector by foreign investors, at as we have a as will have cheap but skilled labor, right? And India is still dependent on agriculture and services, and as we all know that we have missed manufacturing cycle, that the major role was the unskilled labor, which is reality in India. Over 700 million people in China have been uprooted, lifted out of poverty because of the amount of skills which Chinese government and its investments have provided them, right? The more innovation and R&D which happens in China is also a result of the amount of money they pour into education. If we just go through the economic survey of India, industrial survey of India, and the reports published by Ministry of Education, we'll be able to understand where we really stand, right? We have been projecting ourselves as if we are going to be a superpower in coming years, but when you look at these three surveys, we are nowhere near, right? So the way forward would be to increase public spending on education, to focus on training and research and development, to make sure that the people who are getting into the education system, when they get out of that pipeline, they are employable and they have skills which are relevant to the industry. And aligning education with industry needs, as I said, I think someone who's getting into the getting into the pipeline today, 15 years down the line, the industry is going to look different. So our education system should be able to evolve according to the uh, ever evolving industrial scenario around the world, and that is what we need to consider. And I think that is the way forward. Thank you.